be full on screwed. Okay, this is a nuclear fallout map for the United States. There'll be a lot of people here who just aren't gonna make it. There's actually a bunch of different varieties of these nuclear fallout maps because they're based off of different simulations. Some of them use FEMA research, some of them use Cold War research, and so it kind of just depends. And some of them are just some dude making up what he thinks is gonna be what happened in a nuclear war. It completely depends on how far. Is this a full-scale nuclear war? Because these maps would be a full-scale nuclear war. So it's gonna be all your military bases, all the nuclear facilities, but it's also gonna be all the major cities. They're gonna try and knock out almost all the infrastructure. They're gonna try and prevent the United States from being able to be a country for the next 1,000 years. Now, a lot of times when people talk about nuclear war, they go full scale, the worst possible scenario, which basically any nuclear war is gonna be a pretty horrible scenario. However, there's also, I think, an overestimation on how bad things could get because they're able to maintain some level of semblance of government, which the government has prepared for, then I think that it won't be nearly as bad as what a lot of people think. Now, that being said, it would still be millions, tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people who aren't going to survive the nuclear apocalypse. However, it's not everybody's gone forever. Once again, that being said, it's not going to be pleasant for anybody. And there's some of the upper level estimates that say it's like 90% of the US population would be gone within the first year. I don't really believe that. I think that humans are very adaptable and that's why we've survived so long. But I do think that it's not going to be an easy road. Let's hope this never happens.